space, the final frontier. To boldly go where no man has gone before.
After years of development, the Wand Company has finally released the Star Trek Original Series Tricorder. The Tricorder is a handheld, multifunctional device used for scanning, analyzing, and recording data, particularly used on away missions. And in some cases, as in the Star Trek episode City on the Edge of Forever, it may deliver some bad news about a girl you like. So I'm going to do a quick unboxing and run through a few of its functions so that you get an idea of what this replica looks like and what it can do. The Tricorder comes with a carrying case, display stand, 8 data disks, lower compartment partitions, and a USB-C charging cable, along with a set of instructions. Make sure to pull the battery insulating pull tab, otherwise the Tricorder won't start up. And don't forget to remove the screen protector. Insert the data disk in the top compartment. The far right slot is the only one that activates the data disk and therefore the different functions available on the Tricorder. So to access the other functions, you have to keep swapping out the different disks and inserting them in the far right slot. But there is a convenient override function which I'll show you in a moment. If you had a medical scanner, this is where it would go. I noticed that someone on Etsy is making a cheap one that you can just throw in there for show. I'm actually thinking about purchasing one for myself. And the magnetic stand works just great. Press the middle button to turn the Tricorder on. You can switch to the gray screen with various colored lights and the scanning sound, just like in the show. You can set a passcode, which you'll have to enter every time you turn the Tricorder on. But to be clear, you don't have to add one if you don't want to. And you can also add the date and time. There is also another screen where you can personalize your Tricorder by adding your name. As mentioned earlier, the only working data slot is on the far right. This is where you add the data disk, whose functions you want to activate. But you can also activate the override screen, which is easier, in order to access the Tricorder's files. I personally prefer this method. The Tricorder also contains all of Kirk's captain's logs from the show. It seems they got access to all of the clean recordings. I'll play one of them now.
Captain's log, stardate 1513.1. Our position, orbiting planet M113. On board the Enterprise, Mr. Spock, temporarily in command. On the planet, the ruins of an ancient and long-dead civilization. Ship Surgeon McCoy and myself are now beaming down to the planet's surface. Our mission, routine medical examination of archaeologist Robert Crater and his wife Nancy. Routine, but for the fact that Nancy Crater is that one woman in Dr. McCoy's past.
On the bottom left is where you can charge the Tricorder using a USB-C charging cable. So my original series Star Trek collection is now complete. The communicator, the phaser, and now the Tricorder, which I personally love. I think the Wine Company did a great job at replicating this piece of Star Trek technology, just as they did with the phaser and communicator. It was well worth the wait. I know there are other functions I'm skipping over, such as the Tricorder's ability to read real-world temperature, along with relative humidity and barometric pressure. But I just wanted to make this a quick overview, and I'm still discovering some of this stuff for myself. At the time of this video, it's still a bit difficult to get a hold of the Tricorder. They are currently selling out pretty quickly. To purchase, it's supposed to be by invite only on Amazon for those that put their name down on the waiting list. But some have been sharing the product link, which I won't do here out of fairness. But eventually it should be available to everyone very soon. As for the phaser and communicator, those have been sold out for some time now. Anyhow, the Tricorder will look good on my little display shelf. But I do need to get a proper display cabinet because I've run out of room to display all of my prop replicas. So, did you purchase one of these Tricorders? If so, comment down below and let me know what you think of it. Well, I hope you enjoyed this video and found it informative. Thanks for watching.